The 1980s marked a transformative decade for hip-hop, evolving from its nascent stages in the late 1970s into a cultural and musical phenomenon that would shape the future of music and society. This era, often referred to as the Golden Age of hip-hop, was characterized by innovation, diversification, and the establishment of hip-hop as a mainstream genre. This article delves into the birth of hip-hop in the 1980s, exploring its origins, key figures, and lasting impact. Let's explore these iconic series and uncover why they were so impactful and how their influence still resonates in today's entertainment landscape. Origins of hip-hop. Hip-hop emerged in the Bronx, New York City, during the early 1970s as a response to socio-economic challenges faced by African American and Latino communities. The genre began as a cultural movement encompassing four key elements: DJing, rapping, graffiti art, and breakdancing. DJs like Kool Herc and Afrika Bambaataa pioneered techniques that laid the groundwork for hip-hop music. Kool Herc's innovative use of two turntables to create breakbeats became a hallmark of early hip-hop, allowing MCs to rap over extended instrumental sections of songs. The four pillars of hip-hop. 1. DJing. DJs played a crucial role in hip-hop's development, using turntables and mixers to create new sounds and rhythms. They would mix and manipulate records, introducing techniques such as scratching and beat juggling. 2. Rapping. The vocal aspect of hip-hop, rapping involves rhythmic and rhyming speech. Early MCs would engage in toasting, a form of rhythmic chanting over music, which evolved into the complex lyricism seen in later hip-hop. 3. Graffiti art. Graffiti became a visual representation of hip-hop culture, with artists using spray paint to create vibrant murals and tags throughout urban environments, particularly in New York City. 4. Breakdancing. This dynamic form of dance became synonymous with hip-hop culture, characterized by acrobatic moves and intricate footwork. Breakdancing competitions and ciphers became popular in parks and community centers. The evolution in the 1980s. Diversification of styles. The 1980s saw hip-hop diversify significantly, moving away from the party-oriented, disco-influenced sound of the late 1970s. The introduction of drum machines, particularly the Roland TR-808, revolutionized hip-hop production. This machine allowed producers to create unique beats and rhythms that became foundational to the genre. Tracks like Afrika Bambaataa's Planet Rock, 1982, exemplified this shift, blending hip-hop with electro and funk elements. Grandmaster Flash's The Adventures of Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel, 1981, showcased innovative sampling techniques, consisting entirely of sampled tracks. This experimentation laid the groundwork for future productions, pushing the boundaries of what hip-hop could sound like. Rise of New School Hip-Hop. By the mid-1980s, a new generation of artists emerged, often referred to as New School Hip-Hop. This era was characterized by shorter, more radio-friendly songs and cohesive album structures. Notable artists included Run DMC, LL Cool J, and the Beastie Boys, who brought hip-hop into the mainstream. Run DMC's self-titled album, 1984, was groundbreaking, incorporating rock elements and paving the way for future collaborations between genres. Their hit Walk This Way, featuring Aerosmith, became a cultural phenomenon, bridging the gap between rock and hip-hop audiences. LL Cool J, with his smooth delivery and romantic themes, brought a new dimension to hip-hop, appealing to a broader audience. His debut album, Radio, 1985, showcased his lyrical prowess and charisma, solidifying his status as a leading figure in the genre. The Beastie Boys also played a crucial role in popularizing hip-hop, with their debut album, License to Ill, 1986, becoming the first rap album to reach No. 1 on the Billboard charts. Their fusion of punk rock and hip-hop created a unique sound that resonated with diverse audiences. Social commentary and political consciousness. The 1980s also saw the rise of socially conscious rap, with artists using their platform to address political and social issues. Groups like Public Enemy and KRS-One emerged, focusing on themes of racial injustice, inequality, and empowerment. Public Enemy's album, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, 1988, is often hailed as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. The group's frontman, Chuck D, used powerful lyrics to challenge systemic racism and advocate for social change. KRS-One, a key figure in the genre, emphasized the importance of knowledge and education in his music, coining the term edutainment. Cultural impact and legacy. The cultural impact of 1980s hip-hop extended far beyond music. It influenced fashion, language, and lifestyle, with b-boys and graffiti artists becoming symbols of urban culture. The genre's themes shifted from party-oriented lyrics to more complex narratives, reflecting the realities of life in urban America. Hip-hop became a vehicle for self-expression and empowerment, particularly for marginalized communities. The genre's ability to articulate the struggles and triumphs of everyday life resonated with listeners, fostering a sense of identity and belonging. The birth of gangsta rap. By the late 1980s, a new subgenre known as gangsta rap began to emerge, characterized by its gritty lyrics and depictions of street life. NWA's Straight Outta Compton, 1988, is often credited with bringing gangsta rap to the forefront of hip-hop. The album's raw portrayal of life in Compton, California, challenged societal norms and sparked conversations about race, violence, and police brutality. NWA's music was controversial, leading to debates about censorship and freedom of expression. The Parental Advisory label became synonymous with their work, highlighting the tension between artistic expression and societal expectations. The birth of hip-hop in the 1980s laid the foundation for its evolution into a global phenomenon. The innovative sounds, diverse styles, and cultural significance established during this decade continued to resonate in contemporary music, influencing countless artists and shaping the landscape of popular culture today. As hip-hop continues to evolve, its roots in the 1980s remain a testament to its enduring legacy. The genre's ability to adapt and innovate has allowed it to remain relevant, making it one of the most influential cultural movements of the modern era. From its humble beginnings in the Bronx to its status as a dominant force in music and society, hip-hop's journey is a reflection of the resilience and creativity of the communities that birthed it. If you're a fan of nostalgia or just curious about what made hip-hop in the 80s so special, you won't want to miss this journey through some of the most beloved hip-hop in the 80s of the decade. Hit that like button, subscribe for more throwback content, and leave a comment sharing your favorite hip-hop in the 80s.